All right, good evening, guys and girls. We are. We are ready for the lag. This has gone through the roof, this game today. It was a race to 13 for £100. It's now a race to 15 for 1,000. So, big game, especially for a Wednesday night. Yeah, it will be. And who was that? I think that was Mr. Cole that's just won the lag there. Let's have a bit of a break. Oh, that needs moving. Exactly, Mr. Smith, exactly. Oh.
Good evening, Daniel. Are you all right?
Oh, dry, but it's a big break. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Make sure I've got a replay.
So, there's a chance here, Daz, on Reds.
There is. Why have I not got replay? Oh.
Very good, Daniel. Very good. So it's Adam to take Reds, and I think he tried to stun into the black and red there, because that's the only awkward red he's got, just tied up behind the black.
Right, we have not got replays for some reason. It will not start it. I'll have to have a look at that later.
Yeah, we're doing good, Dan. We're doing good, mate.
Good.
So he's having a long look at this. Yeah, what he wants to be trying to do here when he pots this is disturb that red and black, and he's tried again, but still not got into it.
It's got 4 more chances.
He has, but you know, each time you pot a ball, it diminishes your chances of achieving what you're trying to do, and plus it removes traffic for your opponent. So he needs to be careful here if he's going to pot any more of these reds. He needs to be thinking about breaking that red out pretty quickly.
Who are you after, Paul Hardwick? You're asking for £30 slide bet. Who do you fancy?
That's another good pot by Adam, but now he's down to his last 3 balls before he can get into this one by the black. So that's Paul Hardwick looking for a little side bet there on Adam for £30. If any other viewers are interested, put something in the chat.
Ooh, damn.
I think he's trying to screw back again into the black here, and again. He's pushed the yellow out of the way. Now he might be on a plant into the middle here, Daz.
Yeah, it's not easy though.
No.
Who's at the table? Adam.
Adam's at the table playing reds.
Take Adam.
I'm sure he's got to. Sure he'll have to have a go at playing this plant now. He's sort of committed himself now.
Go on then, Paul. I'll have that. I'll have Reece, please.
Just confirm you're happy with that then, Paul. Daz has said he'll take that bet. He'll go on Reece if you want to go on Adam. And that's another good pot by Adam.
If he carries on playing like this, I might be in trouble.
Just screw down the table a little bit too much there, Daz.
Yeah,
if he'd
he
pulled
has.
up a little bit sooner and finished straight on that red underneath the black, it'd have been perfect.
Yeah.
But the cue ball's going to get away from him here a little bit. I can't see him holding this on the black, but he's trying.
He
has
has
done. That's a good shot. We're still got to get back out for the black.
Yeah, exactly that, Mr. Smith. Exactly that. Yeah, it's going to be a good shot to get out for the black.
Be interesting to see what way he plans to use. What way he plans to get onto this black from here. And if you can go with top spin, Daz, and just a touch of right to push the cue ball across. It's hard to tell on the...
It's a top downer, in it, that one.
He might be able to do. Oh, he's gone the other way, but it won't go back into the middle, will it?
It goes top bags. Top bins all day now.
Yeah, he's going to be bridging over that yellow as well, though, but he has got a shot on it.
Mr. Goodwin, good evening.
Good evening, Lincoln. Are you all right? Good evening, Ryan. Are you all right?
That's a cracker. That's a cracker.
Yeah, that's a great start.
Mr. Hardwick, you could be on for 30 quid here. I'm not happy already. That was a great finish,
Good
wasn't
evening,
it?
Turner Matthew. Are you all right? Good evening, Craig. I think Craig's trying to pinch your bet there, Daz.
Too late. Well, he might take a second bet.
All right.
Hardwick, you got Craig Brett asking for a bet as well. He wants Reece, so you.
Yeah, I'm not bad, Ryan. Thank you.
There you go. There you go.
A lot of action going on in the club tonight. Every table in activity at the
It's
moment.
been, I tell you, all week it has been mobbed.
Yeah.
You cannot get a table.
It's been busy every single night in the club this week, and guess what? We've got some players away at the World Championships in Bradford as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's still packed.
Ian, how you doing?
Good evening, Ian. Are you all right? Good evening, Kenny. Are you all right, mate?
Hey, Mr. Senior. Oh, this is the longest wait for a break in history.
Yeah, let's see. We've scanned out there for you into the room. You can see all the activity that's going on there.
Is this the first time ever someone's gone for a break after the first break?
Well, it is Adam's break, and he's racking them up, so I don't know why there were a slight delay there, but...
Still haven't built the breaks into Scoreboard. Still haven't done it. Need to do it. So we are on our new full HD stream now. So the picture quality should be better for you.
Yeah, we're all okay, Kenny. Thank you very much.
Bang on. Bang on.
So it's Adam to break off in frame 2, leading by 1 frame to 0 in this race to 15 for £1,000. I see they've got some of that chalk there on that top cushion. Can you see it, Daz?
Yep, quality stuff.
What's that rubbish stuff?
Not rubbish at all. It's fantastic.
Each to their own when it comes to chalk and tips, I guess. So, nice break that by Adam. He's got a good split there. Just a little bit of mess going on down that right-hand side.
I'll bet you are, Kenny. that was a long one.
Yeah, that were a long race you had there, Kenny, and commiserations, because I think you were in lead most of the way that match, and he just managed to catch you up near the end, didn't he? I think you'll need to get your feet up and have a drink of Horlicks after that, Kenny. See this chalk on bottom cushion here, Daz? This is what you call proper chalk.
No, it's not. Just is. Does that sometimes.
Can't you refresh it?
No. No. Because you can't. I don't write it. You asked why too many times.
I need to understand how things work.
Well, ask the person that wrote it.
There must be a way to refresh it.
You can just close it and open it again. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work. Yeah. Oh, there you go. 44. But now we've lost all our messages.
IPA, not image. What does that mean?
We missed it probably further up. Well, it's a nice double.
Yeah.
And there is a finish, but it's a tough one. Oh, you did. You had your chances, Kenny. I think he was quite surprised how well you played against him today.
Yeah, you were doing well, Kenny, when I was watching you, mate. And he's just overclipped that.
Yeah. Thought he'd have played the one just above the black there. But
still a little bit of work needs to be done on that, just below that right centre.
Yeah.
The yellow will go, obviously, but the red won't, so... Yellow's a massive favourites in this frame at the moment. But
they are.
one breakout shot and it could change it all around. Trying to screw into the one on the cushion?
No, he's just happy to pot for now, but will he just cover this bottom left? Can't finish, can he? There's no obvious finish now.
No. So he's probably just going to bump it off the cushion and try to keep the cue ball safe.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad shot, because
no, it's not.
You know, having to play the only yellow there, he might end up promoting his red, but I don't think he's going to play that with any pace.
No, he can just come off the far left-hand side of it, can't he? Doesn't want to open the pocket for the red, does he?
No.
Or make it a big pocket. Oh, he's just going to pump it down a little bit, look. That's okay, that red's still difficult. He can push that red. Could he push that red down now?
Probably could
yeah,
do,
he
but
can.
It won't be covering anything, and
No.
it'll leave a finish on yellows.
Yeah.
So he needs to be careful here now. Whatever shot he plays here. It'd be interesting though if he did take that red down cushion, Daz. If it dropped in, there's probably a plant there
Yeah,
as well.
there is a finish for reds if he pots that.
Yeah. But he's looking at the other red into the top right first. Yeah, his wrist's a bit twisted outwards there.
Yeah. They say that's from when you start playing really young age. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, and the problem when you've got your wrist not straight with your forearm is it causes your cue to rotate when you push it through. So it did get on that plant, but if you noticed, as that red's got tied up again straight away.
Yeah, it's dead.
So he's got a lot of work to do here. He has got a shot though here where he might be able to pop this into the middle and go off the top cushion and cannon into the yellow, but just into luck because there's no backup ball.
No, the red doesn't pass the yellow bottom left, does it? Big pocket bottom left for the left.
The other red,
yeah, for the other red, yeah.
On the extreme left, yeah. But
Reece is no mug. Cat 4. Adam's taken this game on. He hasn't been playing well recently, and he won his last money match. That was last week. We was commentating. He was playing.
Yeah.
He was having a good think about this one.
Yeah, the longer he leaves that red on the side cushion, the worse it gets for him.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you're potting balls like he is doing. But he's pushing that yellow there. He's made that a bit awkward now as well because I don't think that's the plan now.
No, he can. That's one of them just rattles.
He needs to make sure he gets top side of that other red now if he's got any chance of finishing these. And of course, trying to force the cue ball ends when you're going across the face of these centre pockets is not easy, is it? At pace?
I'll just be playing off these two bottom left now.
Yeah, he's got to just break them up and leave the cue ball somewhere near behind the black.
No, he's not even bothered.
Yeah, just dumping it on the cushion.
Yeah, but the way Adam's queuing, that's a bit risky.
Yeah, I think he's content knowing that red's over on that right-hand side cushion. There's no finishes there. Unless you got a really good angle on that red into right centre, you're not going to be on any finish at all here. But of course, when you get two balls tied up like that, as we've got down the right hand side, then yellows have still got a bit of work to do as well.
Yeah. Cushion.
But you see, Reece is content to bide his time here now.
Yeah, but how many times do you do that and it comes and bites you?
It can do, yeah. It can do.
Yeah, Colin, I agree. It was a good game, that. Really good game to watch. We were lucky enough to be 2 tables away watching it live.
I think Lincoln's asking a question there about the World Championships, the IPA one. It didn't start today. It started yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, it started yesterday.
So we had quite a few locals here from the White Rose playing in it. Well, a few of them got through the first round as well, and I think a few of them are over there this evening playing as well.
Yeah.
Of course, you can catch up with all the scores for that on Q Score. If you just typed in IPA 2022 World Championships, I'm sure you'll find a link.
Penners, how's it going?
Good evening, Adam. Are you all right?
There you go. Josh is saying he'll take Reece if someone wants Adam.
So Reece is just going to make sure that yellow's covering that red into the bottom right.
You told him we broke his machine, haven't you?
No, you have not.
And now Adam's got 2 reds that are not in a good position.
Which one? Table 5?
Oh, we didn't want to go in off like that.
It is. It's because it's being touched.
So let's expect Reece to use his free shot here now to break out this yellow and red. He's probably not got that yellow out as much as what he wanted there, but
Are you all right in here? 'Cause I've got to go and have a look at that.
looking to see the potting angle back to the right middle. And then I think he's checking that yellow just above from the black will go back to the right centre as well. I don't know whether he can get to the potting angle of that yellow back to the right centre. Good evening, Matty. Are you all right? Yep, we're all doing all right, Adam. So he's content then, just flicking that yellow out and keeping the cue ball near this bottom cushion. I think Adam's looking at playing red off red into the right centre. He's played it well. But he just pushed that red a little bit too far up the table. He's going to try and clip this back to the top left. And he's tried it. Cue ball's close, cue ball's enough. And he potted the red. So, a bit of good news and bad news in that last visit from Adam. Unfortunately, the bad news has cost him a free shot and a visit. He's going to flick this over the... oh, he's tried to clip it down the cushion. I thought he might have just flicked that over the middle then, but... Ooh, he overcut that plant a little bit. He still managed to pot it though. Just not quite cueing freely at the moment. You never really settle down until you get that first frame on the scoreboard, and that's what Reece has obviously still got to achieve that yet, so he's got a chance here though. And just mapping his route out for these last 4 yellows. And that's just a little bit short of where he wanted to be. He can still pot this. No, he's flicking. No, he's playing a double on the other one. Yeah, that's a good shot. So just needs to take this yellow into the bottom right. Let the cue ball come up the table for the other yellow back into the bottom left. And then he can play position for the black into either one of the bottom 2 pockets. He's a little bit short of pace on that one as well, and you can see there how he stuck his hand out. Just not quite got the pace of the table yet. But he can pot this and just let the cue ball run through a little bit and take the black to the bottom right. So this black for Reece to come back to 1-all in this race to 15 for £1,000. And it's there. Always gets the players to settle down better when they get a frame on the board, and they've both got a frame on the board now, so I expect the quality of this match to step up a little bit now. And Josh there's asking if anybody wants Adam. Is there anybody else in the chat there that's fancying a bet? Let's get your predictions in the chat as well, guys. Anybody out there who wants to make a prediction on the score, get them in the chat. Let's see what you all reckon it's going to be. So Reece to break off in the 3rd frame. 1 frame all. And it looks like he's broken dry. Again, though, there's a bit of a mess there towards that top left-hand pocket. Black's gone close to the pocket, and there's 2 yellows and 2 reds up there, so whatever colour anybody gets on here, there's some work to be done. And immediately Adam there trying to break into them balls and get something happening, but he's ended up cannon into the black and leaving himself on nothing on them 4 balls up there, so he's on yellows, so he has got other shots available. I think he's looking at playing the 2-ball plant here. No, I'm not sure he played to do that, but and of course there's a yellow and a red here that are tied up at this, but he's just poking his cue out there. There's lots of work to do on this table. A lot of pull left in this frame yet. And just content in breaking that yellow out, but of course he's brought the red out as well, so let's see what approach Reece takes. Is he going to try and pop this red and screw into the... No, he's content in just pushing that red over the pocket, or closer to the pocket. Yes, Colin, there is a few different money games on tonight, and if you look on the scoreboard, you'll see them on the top bar, rotating through all the other matches that's going on.
Diverted.
So Daz is back in the comms box there after a little technical issue with one of the scoreboards on the outside tables.
Back. But
We seem to be getting a couple of tactical frames going on at the moment, Daz. This third frame's turned out to be a bit tactical.
that's what happens when you're playing for £1,000.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it, stems from the break-off shot. Like in this particular frame, they broke off and the black finished quite close to that top left-hand pocket, and those 4 balls that's close to it, they've stuck there ever since.
Right.
But obviously there's that outside, the one closest to the cue ball now, that yellow, he can play that into the centre, but he's still got the other one near to the black that won't go. Yeah, you're right, Colin. They're all floating across the top there. Them are all of the money matches that's going on. It doesn't actually tell you what the pot is of them matches, and that might be something that Daz could integrate into that top part of the scoreboard. But those are all of the money matches that's going on in the club tonight. So
The
Reece,
pot's on the main screen, isn't it?
yeah, we can see the pot on the main screen here.
So can they during the break.
Yeah, you'll be able to see that during the break as well when we go back to the overhead shot. But just going back to this frame there, Reece has taken the opportunity there to make sure that red's covering the black now.
I'll put
So
him on red
this-
there.
that corner that we talked about, that top left-hand corner now, has slowly resolved itself with Reece coming out the winner of the tactical battle. Because even though Adam can move this yellow away now, obviously Reece has got control of that top corner now.
He needs to move this red bottom left now, though.
Yeah, that's his only difficult red now. And
Why do players put chalk on the table?
I think it comes from watching the Americans play. It's a bit of an American habit, is that. Oh, he's content there to push the black even closer to the red. I think that's because he couldn't really do it with this red that's down this bottom left, so he's waiting for they got the cue ball quite safe as well, so he's biding his time here, is Reece. A lot of players there might have potted the ball to get down and to break this one out at the bottom, but he's quite content to take his time. So is he having a look at this bad red? He's looking at it now, but he's also looking at something else up the top end of the table.
You might as well just get the red out.
I would have thought so, but maybe he's thinking he might be able to get a good snooker somewhere.
Wow. He's using that as a breakout. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He needs 2 up there, doesn't he?
Yeah, at some point there he can play that red off the cushion into the black, or onto the black and onto the other red to free up that red that's just behind the black, yeah. But he still needs to get that red out before he can go game.
Yeah.
And Adam's got a good chance here to snooker him behind this yellow, which is, well, if he can see that red now, if he can flick to the overhead. No, he can't get through to it, so he's still having to play one of these reds further up the table. He's still contented, not potting a ball, though.
He is.
Reece is biding his time.
Yeah, Matty says he'll knock the chalk off if it's left on the table. I know someone that throws it across the room when it's left on the table. Does it on purpose.
Well, it's a bit extreme, throwing it away. Like, I'd just move it and maybe give it back to the other player, but each to their own thing. You see, all this time now that Adam's played, these yellows can't get any better than what they are.
Nah.
You know, at some stage in the frame, you've got to take the bull by the horns and say, I'm going to have to pot these yellows and see what I can do with the black. You know, like there could potentially be a skill shot or something, but he's not even looking for that, is he?
I'm surprised he didn't just double the red over the bottom right then. I think he had the angle to do it. I'm not sure what he's waiting for here. Is he just trying to force him to pot this ball? It looks like he's gone for it as well. Oh, I don't get that.
No, I think he's only... Well, I don't know what he's doing here. Surely can't screw into them 2 yellows from that thin.
No.
Maybe thinking about the skill shot, but, you know, the other 2 yellows are not going anywhere. Even though he did make that skill shot, he hasn't cleared the pocket either.
No, he's made that top corner messy, and
He has, and his only shot now is to play the 2-ball plant and make sure he covers this bottom pocket again.
Yeah, but he's back to the same situation he was in
is.
with less balls on the table.
Correct.
No, he's hit that full ball.
So he's not even covered the pocket. So he's worse off now than what he was from his last visit.
Yeah. If I was Reece now, I'd be playing this red, black, red top left.
He can break that out, no problem.
Yeah.
And he's not going to leave anything, is he? Let's go back to the overhead view and we'll see whether that's a 3-ball plant. Well, he's playing it, so we'll watch it from overhead. Yeah, he's content just to break them out, innit?
Yeah.
You see Adam there's having a look to see whether what he needs to do to play a skill shot, but I can't see a pot on a yellow from there.
Is that Loopy in the chat? Good evening, if it is.
And that's killed one of the yellows to the side cushion there. So what I would say at this stage of the match, Daz, is that when it comes down to the tactics, it looks like Reece has got a slight advantage.
Reece has got a very good brain. He's a bit of a bookie, isn't he? So he's got a very good percentages brain and stuff like that.
Mm.
And that has opened everything up.
It
Yeah,
has.
I'm good, Loopy. Hope you're all right. I see you playing down at Murphy's quite a bit.
You see that red Daz that's blocking the black?
Yeah.
It's not easy to even pop that, is it? And get
No, but he can. That red that he's just moved, he can use that, can't he? But
Yeah.
you need to play that in such a way that red's got another pocket afterwards.
Yeah. I think the point I'm making is that even though it looks like Reds have got total control, which they have, there's still a bit of work to do to get
Oh
the
yeah,
finish.
definitely, yeah, definitely. You'd want to play that red, black, red early if you can.
You should have, I thought when them 2 yellows were tied up on the bottom cushion that you might have tried to break something out there.
Yeah, make it a bit more, yeah.
He's quite prepared to wait as long as it takes, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Arnie. Yeah, it'll be a long night, Arnie, if they carry on like this.
Yeah, just think, Arnie, if it gets to 14 apiece and every frame's been like this, will you still be with us at 3 a.m?
Well, I won't be here at 3 a.m. I can guarantee you that. Absolutely zero chance.
Has Martin's game against Dan not started yet?
No,
So-
Dan Ball's not here. Oh, yes, he is. He's here. Oh, they're just starting now.
So Reece has spotted a red there. So is he
Nah,
looking
this
at
is the
playing
shot.
that 3-ball
This is
plant
the
now?
shot, yeah.
Oh no.
No, he's not. He's using that as a breakout. He still hasn't got the breakout, though.
No.
How many times did these go wrong? There you go. Laverax after a bet on Reece, if anyone wants Adam. I warn you now, it's not often that Laverack's wrong.
And then eventually we have
Yeah, that's okay.
we have that corner
That
has
is
been brought to a
okay.
resolution now. So these last 4 reds are really and the black are all sat there waiting for him now.
Got to play the plant first, haven't you?
Yeah. And this is just like joining the dots.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Nobody loves you, Nathan. Nobody's interested in taking your bet, mate.
You're too late, that's why, Nathan. It's like
Yeah, there were a lot of action earlier on in the
yeah.
chat for bets, but not now.
it's always in the first few minutes of the stream, really, that. But someone might. Paul Hardwick, if you want another bet. Oof. He's making hard work of these.
Yeah, look, Adam's left his chalk on the table there.
He's there. All right, quick comfort break for me. 2 seconds.
I'm okay, thanks. And looking at the scores on the outside tables there, Mark's 6-1 up against James, so they've played 7 frames. And Gary's 4-0 up against Sikander, so they've played 4. Martin Stocks and Dan Bull, they're just starting. And Mark Lamb and Rob Ramsden are tied at 2 frames all. We'll just go to the overhead view here for this break off. And it's a nice split, but it looks dry. There you go, Nathan. You've had a response there by Turner Matthew. So these yellows have all got pockets. The only one that's only half difficult is the yellow on that top right-hand side cushion. But if he leaves the other yellow that's nearest to the top cushion, you can don't have to do really anything with the cue ball. Here just needs to drop this in, and it'll be on the one near the top cushion. So it's a bit restricted what he can do with the cue ball here. But he's made the pot. I think the cue ball's just drifted down the table a little bit too far there for him. He was playing for that.
He's on yellows.
Playing for that yellow just above the cue ball, back into the left centre. He's just gone a little bit too far, but he's obviously got this yellow that he can take into the bottom left. He doesn't have to do a lot with the cue ball here either. He can just drop it in and be on that yellow back into the top right. Oh, he's come back across. You need to be careful enough. Oh dear. That's not a good shot, that, by Reece.
And good chance for Adam now. I think he thought the side was going to take it top side of the middle bag, but he didn't.
So we expect to see Adam use his free shot here to take this red on the right-hand side cushion downwards. Don't need to do anything else then. They'll all be sat there waiting for him. You know, sometimes, Daz, when you get this free shot, a lot of players overthink it.
Yeah, yeah.
All he needs to do is just push this down. If it drops in, it doesn't matter. If it stays over the pocket, it's fine as well.
Okay.
So this is just a case of taking his finish out now. Let's see if he's how he plans his route from here. I think I'd be starting with that red that's just underneath the black.
I'd go top, you know.
Yeah, I think he might try to clear these 4 in this bottom half and then go up and do his work in the top half of the table afterwards. Because he just needs to... Why he's looking from over there. Unless he's just going to drop it in and then take the one over the pocket next. But I'd be letting the cue ball come off the bottom cushion and up a little bit. Oh, he didn't need to play it that hard. Oh, the more mileage the cue ball does, the more difficult the finish becomes. If you ever watch these top players, Daz, you know, even
they don't move it much, do they?
No, it's very economical with how the cue ball moves around the table.
Who said that? I was watching an interview with one of the top players. Trying to think who it was now.
The less mileage the cue ball does, the easier the finish.
He said when he first started playing, he was still getting all the dishes, but the white was travelling everywhere. And like nowadays, it hardly moves.
Yeah. See, and that mileage there that he put on that cue ball
it's cost him,
cost him. He missed that shot, and not only has he missed a shot, but he's left Reece on that yellow into top right.
I think it's got just too much angle though, isn't it?
He can stun across though and take that red back to the middle, I think. And straight than what it looked on the screen, that one it does.
Yeah, definite. He's got a chance here. Needs to top this through. I'd probably leave this short and just take the more difficult black.
Yeah, he might let it drift through though and go past that other red. Well, he's come backwards. Left himself a half ball shot into the bottom left.
Must like these.
Just slightly thicker than half ball, but and he's rattled it.
Wow.
That's a bad miss, that, isn't it, Daz?
That is a bad miss, yep.
Because not only has he rattled it, but the red that were only half difficult, he's left him on it. I'll take the one across the bottom cushion now. He needs to play this at pocket pace because he's got the red waiting over this bottom right if it drops in, which it has. And these are the finishes you've got to be taking.
Yeah. These are dollies. Yeah, sorry, Loopy. I was saying, looking at the stream Murphys lately, and all the games are top level players, aren't they? It's been good. Got to take middle, isn't he?
He can go either way. It doesn't matter, does it? He could take the one into the top right and leave himself. As long as he leaves himself high on that other red, it's fine.
See, if you go middle, I think it's such an easy shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, this can go wrong, can't it?
I think at this, when you've got balls left like that, it don't matter how you take them as long as you do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. So this black for 2 frames all, and this race to 15 for £1,000 here at the White Rose in Ossett. And there we go, 2 frames all. And for the people that were asking earlier on in the chat about the outside scores, there you go, they're all on the screen now. Look at that top one, James against Mark. They've already played 8 frames.
Wow.
Martin's gone into a 2-0 lead there. Have you noticed Martin doesn't lose many matches, does he?
It's because he picks these matches like you wouldn't believe, that's why.
He does, but he's an old timer, isn't he? And
like
he's
the way
been around the block a few times.
He just said to me there, I fancy a game with Daz. I'm thinking, yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
I do fancy a game with him, actually. I think it'd be quite good.
I've known Martin for years, and we always have a good chat when he comes in the club. What's Nathan on about there, Daz, when he plus 1 point? How can you have 1.5 frames? I don't get
So
that.
it's not completely 2, so anything above 1.
Why don't you just say 1 then?
No, because it's... Oh, Nathan, explain it. I can't remember now. It was explained to me. Lammy and Rob on table 6, they've played so many times. It's always a good game. Reece is... How can you be chatting on here?
Yeah, he's checking the chat while we're on this little break, and he wants a side bet on Adam because he's toilet.
What do you want? Part of diet fruits. Didn't know I was a waiter as well.
So Reece to break off. I'm playing the cup break this time.
That's huge.
Yeah, and he made a red.
I think he might stick with that.
Made a red and a yellow. And giving his chalk back there, that rubbish stuff, back to Adam.
Let me know if you see Tom through there.
I think red's a slightly favourite here, Daz.
look
Only
at
very
these.
slightly.
It's
though.
just how you get onto that one left centre.
It is. The only reason why I think red's a slight favourite is because this red near the bottom left-hand pocket. If that weren't there, then I'd pick yellows. Simply
Yeah.
because you could take the one down the rail and them other two would go.
Yeah.
But at the moment, that red's like playing a big factor in the choice here, I think. Now he's got to play the top one now, I would imagine.
These are missable.
They are, and he's also got to be very selective here about how he undercut that, didn't he? To cut the top cushion quite early there.
Horribly missable.
But he also had to be very selective there about how he played that finish, because imagine trying to get from that red into the middle to the one on the bottom cushion.
Yeah. That one left centre was my last ball, actually.
Yeah.
In my little brain.
But he's put the pressure on Adam straight away, yeah. Adam's got to look for a cover shot here, I think, because of them two yellows at the bottom. I know they'll both go back in when he takes the outside one of the two to the bottom right. The other one then will pass to the bottom right. He's got to be careful what he does because of where the reds are. He's going to try and pop this and come across to the other side cushion.
Now 0.5. Yeah,
See, getting out off this yellow now is not easy because the red's in the way of coming across forward. Sorry, the red's in the way of coming across forward. So he's looking to pop this yellow down the side cushion, leaving himself back on that yellow, back into the left centre. And he's going to end up thin on it, whatever he does. And now you see he's putting all his eggs in one basket here now because of these two yellows at the bottom.
And that'll suit Reece. I think if I'm Reece, I'm thinking I'm just going to let him go. Because I think, well, from what I've seen so far, Adam seems to break down.
Yeah, he's got to be super careful with his cue ball here. And that's what happens when you try to put too much mileage onto the cue ball. It's caught the yellow and gone straight enough. And that really just gifted the frame to Reece. He's gone enough, I'm afraid. Clip that yellow back to the centre.
You said it would be thin, didn't you?
It was thin. No, it didn't go straight enough. He cannoned off the other yellow and went in off.
Oh, even worse.
So we'll probably just see Reece push these two reds closer towards this bottom. Oh, he's trying to kill the yellow. That's okay.
That's okay. He's on that bad one left centre as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he can take this and hold for that one as well. Especially on this table. Yeah, I like that shot. It's like playing drafts and pool at the same time, moving the chalk around.
Yeah, well, that stuff that's on the table here at bottom cushion, you could just put that straight in bin.
You really don't like it, do you?
No, it's awful chalk.
It's not.
I've never known chalk make a mess of my table at home as much as what
But
that
it
did.
doesn't make. I use it all the time. It never makes a mess here. You might be an over chalker. Not the centre
Oh,
again.
he's gone enough
Surely.
again.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's done that twice now.
Yeah.
So this is a great chance, this. And you know what? If Adam goes 3-2 up here, which he should do, he's going to be over the moon because he hasn't played that well, has
No,
he?
he hasn't. What is going on?
That's craziness.
He didn't need to be anywhere near that middle pocket. Yeah, I bet you will.
You're right, Matty. That's exactly what he should have done before. He should have dealt with them two yellows, but he's got to deal with them now.
Oh, blooming hell. We're all kicking off on table 11. Yeah, just push this down. Got nothing to do. Just top it through and you're laughing.
Yeah, just make sure you put. I've been putting the cue ball a little bit further out there to make sure the cue ball comes back to them yellows, but
That's
it's okay.
Yeah.
Just needs to put a little bit of top spin on this to make sure the cue ball goes forward off that bottom cushion, which is done. Maybe a little bit too much.
Too high
He's left
for
himself
me.
a little bit thinner than what he wanted to be.
He's going to be struggling to hold this, I think.
Yeah.
Pocket weight, this one. Yeah, he's played that well. He's played that very well.
Control that really well, yeah.
Great shot.
So this, for Adam to go into a 3-2 lead in this race to 15. And it's there.
Crazy scenes from Reece. He knows he's better than that. Yeah. So that Dan Powell, Les Crowcroft game, that's King of Rose comp, so that's not a money match. Everything else is a money match tonight.
And Martin's gone into a 3-0 lead now against Dan.
Yeah. Dan's, you'd love to watch Dan cue a ball. You'd absolutely love it. He cues that, he cues, say that's the top of the white. He cues there, hits it.
I've seen him play before.
Seen him then.
Yeah.
It's incredible. But it works for him.
If he enjoys it and he's happy doing that, then fair play to him.
Yeah, it absolutely works for him. We knew what you meant, Turner. You still not got it right.
Don't know if Nathan's disappeared off the chat there because Joe's replied to Nathan saying that he'll have a bet with you.
Yeah, he'll be around now.
Was that white ball too far over the line there, Daz?
It's very, very close, that.
Playing the cup break again and getting success with it. And that's a nice split.
That was Adam this time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It is a good break. You run the risk of launching the white, but if you can control it, it's one of them. You have to get him harder and harder until you find your breaking point.
Yeah. Is this the lad that won that John Parrish cue?
Yes.
Is he still using it?
Yes. That is it.
Did he complain that it was too heavy?
Yep.
Have you lightened it for him?
Nope. He's probably just got used to it.
A nice little flick off that red there.
Yeah.
It'd have been nice on the yellow anyway, but the flicks left him with a perfect angle just to come off the side cushion.
Just the yellow by the black spot. You just
Yeah.
want to be nice on that.
Yeah, it'll go back to the left centre though, won't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's got to take the one closest to the pocket now and play for the one to the left
perfect now.
centre, then the
Yeah,
one to the right centre, then he'll be on the black back to the left centre.
Yeah, this should be a dish.
It should be. And he's coming round to check the potting angle that he'd like to leave, or the angle that he'd like to leave the cue ball at, should I say.
Are you stunning this, or you coming off
I
bottom
think I'll
cush?
just let it drift off the bottom cushion.
Yeah, that's what he's done.
And that's maybe a little bit short.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to get your cue to that one.
Yeah, you might. It's hard to tell. Let's go to the above here because he might have to let the cue ball run through. Yeah, he has had to let the cue ball run through, and now he's left himself. We can't say that C word. South Asia somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's
South
left himself
Asia.
South Asian on this last yellow.
Mr. Croft, how you doing? Oh, he's played that nice as
Yeah,
well.
he
Where's the
has.
white? Where's the white?
He's just going to stay out. But now he's twixt in between here with his
Yeah,
shot.
this
Daz.
is in off all day.
Do you think he might play the clip back to the centre rather than take it to the corner?
No, I'm playing this bottom, but I'm playing it with loads of screw.
Well, he's gone round to look at the potting angle into the bottom pocket, so let's see what he does.
Bottom with screw, but the only
He's
trouble
having-
is you push these wide when you do that.
Yep,
Played it nice.
he has played it well.
Played it
That's
very
a good
well.
finish, and that puts him into a 4-2 lead.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too disappointed if I was Reece.
Glad you're
though.
enjoying the commentary, Alan. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's. You alright, Les? Have you two finished?
No,
Ah.
It's all about the order which balls are replaced when they leave the table.
Yes, because Colin said, does it matter if the red's at the top? Yeah, reds should always be at the top.
Yeah, well, it says that in the rules.
Yeah, they should always be at the top. If a red and a yellow comes off, then the red would go first.
Correct.
Unless yellows are racked first. But no referee would ever check. Because you get floating refs in comps, so they would always assume that reds were racked at the top. I think Reece just needs to settle down now and get a couple of frames. He's going to go reds. Needs a nice.
And if he can pot one more red, probably the one he'll take back to left centre and get good position here. He's going to go bottom left first.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot, that.
It's not a bad shot. He just needs to get one more good positional shot. And oh, he's rattled it.
He's cued right across that.
Yeah.
Confidence is gone at the minute.
I was just going to say there one more pot and one good positional shot. He got the positional side, he missed the pot, but if he'd have got that pot, them reds were sat there waiting for him.
Yeah, yellows ain't terrible. Just the two on the left-hand side.
Yeah. The thing is as well, Daz, with them reds, them yellows that's on the side cushions, if you were to take them down the cushions and stay up at pockets, they're not really covering out, are they?
Nah.
So he's got to think of ways to get on them to pot them, not just to push them down the cushions to cover the pockets.
Yeah,
and this is his first opportunity. If he drops this yellow into the left centre, he should get to the side cushion to take the top one. I'm just going to flick to the overhead there, but he's played the shot too quick. So he's got to one of them straight away. Now he needs to think about how he's going to get to this one that's on the bottom left-hand side cushion.
I don't. That one that's high on the left-hand cushion, that does actually float quite nicely into the middle, because the stream always makes that look like it's quite close, but it's not.
Let's just flick to the overhead shot and we'll have a look at. And there you can see him having to cue right over that red. He's dropped that in, so you think he's going to take the ball over the
left centre now?
Ball over
right centre now.
Over the right centre next, or is he going to play? Can he get through to that bottom one of them two? No. Well, he's got the pot, but he's got a lot of work to do now. Whatever pot he goes for,
I think he can play this with top, and drop on that one. That's.
Maybe he's thinking about playing the pot here and then playing a double. You know, a double on the top one of the other two yellows.
Oh, he's got a 2-frame lead. Why not?
Yeah, he needs to get a little bit lower then, because he doesn't want the cue ball coming down the table after the double, does he? Which, it might cannon into the other yellow now when he plays the double. It's just into a little bit of luck how this comes out. Even if he makes the double, he could finish on nothing.
Yeah.
He needs to dig down like he's doing and try to stun it into that other yellow. Like I say, he's trusting to luck here. But he's made it, and his luck's turned out quite nice there.
Wow, he's getting some run, isn't he?
He is. I mean, to be fair, he played the shot, and he dug
did.
down, he screwed into the yellow, and he pushed it over the pocket. So, fair play to him. Just got to let the cue ball come out off that side cushion now and take the black into the top right. And that'll put him into a 3-frame lead. I think Adam's settled down quicker than Reece, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has, yeah.
But there's still a long way to go. He's still got to pot this yet as well.
He won't miss this.
Oh, he's left it over the pocket.
Just said he won't miss it.
Yeah, commentator's curse there for Daz.
Oh, God.
If I'd have said it, he'd have got it, because I never get commentator's curses.
That was unreal. How did he miss that?
I did say he's still got a pot, didn't I?
He has, and I'll tell you what, he can get back up here, Reece,
Well, if he can get through to that, he's having a good look.
In the centre?
Yeah, we'll go to the overhead view there.
Oh, that's tight. He's got to go top centre now.
Yeah, he's got to change to a different route here. If he can navigate somehow to get to that, the red that's nearest the top.
Needs to stop.
Oh,
he's
he might be a bit straight on that, Daz, to screw up to the...
Yeah, but he can get... He's only got to get right-hand side of that red, hasn't he?
He has,
that he's closest to now.
It looks to me like the cue ball's going to go away from him from this.
It was Lincoln, wasn't it? That was very special. I feel quite bad.
Now then, what shot has it got here, Daz, to get across that
I'd play
right?
this one bottom left now and get up.
The bottom left and let the cue ball drift up
Yeah,
that right-hand side of
natural.
the... He looks like he's going to play the other one and maybe play...
Then play it,
He's
yeah.
going to play this with a lot of right-hand side, though, to get the cue ball across there. Well, he hasn't played for position on that top one. He's played for the bottom one. And this is probably a slightly better angle than what he had last shot, Dads.
Do you think so?
I think so. I think now he just needs to. He's one of them where you're not playing it with too much top, but you're letting the cue ball run through. It's like a half stun shot.
Yeah. Needs weight. Needs the weight.
Oh,
No
is he
way.
off
Not
again?
again. I was
Ooh,
going to
it
say,
was
if he
close,
goes in off
that.
again, he just put his cue away.
Yeah, and you can see him
He's
smiling.
laughing. He's
Yeah.
laughing because he knows. As soon as he hit that.
We're close, yeah. But he's still got a half difficult pot to make here. What a difference it is in scoreline as well. 5-2 and 4-3.
Yeah, that's huge, isn't it?
It'll hurt Adam as well if he gets this. Oh, he's missed that by
And he's
quite.
gone in off.
Did you notice he seemed to?
Stood up. He
Yeah.
stood up. Yeah.
He moved, but got too much body movement there when he took that shot.
It was a big shot. That's
So
why.
it does go to 5-2. So that's a little bit of a let off that frame for Adam, really.
He's had some run. He's had some run. Is he going for a walk again? It looks like he is.
Well, you
Go
know,
room.
sometimes you have to go outside and reset yourself,
Yeah,
don't
he's
you?
coming back. What's going on here, Reece?
Yeah, just come up to the bars, Reece there. Just sometimes it's good just to, you know, go away from the table, just reset yourself, go back again. You're right, Matty, you did snatch. Oh, look at that, Daz. That's just fated, Adam. He's yellow racked. Freebie the Silverback says he hit it far too hard. Yeah, you're right. He just needed to float it in, really, didn't he? But this is the first yellow rack we've seen of this match, Daz, and it's taken
it?
until the 8th frame. Yep. And there you can see Reece coming back into the picture there. He puts that cue ball really close to the line, doesn't he?
Yeah,
That's
it's-
just in. But
that
one of
is in.
that last one, we were like really close to being out.
Yeah, it was.
He seemed to take a little bit of power off that one.
Yeah, that was a dry one, wasn't it?
They broke up not too bad there. Them yellows have come out quite nice. Still work to do though, because
If I was Reece here, though, I'd just be getting myself on a set, covering a pocket, and just letting Adam have a go, because he does seem to break down.
I think
His frustration at the moment.
yeah, I
from
think
Reece,
what
isn't it?
Reece will be thinking now is I need to just get a few pots going, just to get my arm going properly.
Yeah. Colin says it's not the first one. Yeah, he wouldn't have asked the question, would he? So we would have had a couple with yellows at top. Yeah. What a name that is. Freebie the Silverback. So here comes Adam again. That's tight. The one he's looking at there, that you can see it. If you can hit that, he's got a chance of covering this top right as we're looking now.
Yeah, he needs to be careful in off though.
Yeah.
If he catches it too thin.
How far away is that tip?
He's covered it though.
Yeah, he has. Got a chance to get it out now, though. That's what he's gone for. I'll tell you what, they ain't terrible.
No. I wonder if he could take the outside one of them too and drop it in middle.
Yeah, that's the shot. It's a tough shot.
It is. It is when you, on these submarine tables, when you go across the face of the centre pocket, if you just touch that near joy, you're going to miss it.
No chance, yeah.
Always taking
Oh,
it
he's
all
gone.
the way
No,
down.
that's a good shot, actually. That's a good shot 'cause he's covered that bag.
Adam appreciating that shot there, a little
Yeah.
tap on the table.
That was better than us going for it, weren't it?
Yeah.
Got you some time. I'm going to get a cheese toasted. Do you want anything?
No, I'm all right, thanks. Well, he's played the red straight onto the yellow over the pocket now. A lot of people who watch...
Tactical foul.
Yeah, a lot of people who watch pool think that that shot's, you know, classed as a deliberate foul, but it's not. It's classed as a standard foul because he played his own ball first. So the only penalty there is one free shot and one visit. That's a good shot
That's
there.
okay, yeah, that's okay. Just needs to make sure he don't snooker himself on behind this black now.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
Play it with top and he should be fine.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to put a lot of top on that. Just let the cue ball run through naturally. It'll come out off the side cushion and be perfect on that last yellow.
Told ya.
Oh my word.
Told ya. He had to
I've had a
make sure.
commentator's curse there.
You have. I told you. I told you it was there. He had to just make sure he came forward.
He's got to go off the top cushion now and touch up to it at dead pace. That's his only shot. I think he's played that well. Oh, just a little bit hard.
He's got the bottom back. He had to play that with a bit of top and to make absolutely sure top right. I'm used to this angle. I'm getting more and more used to it. Tactical, deliberate foul. That's exactly right, Matty.
And it didn't cost him the frame either.
No, so it was a good shot. Oof.
I wonder if he's left a touching ball there.
Yeah, if he has, he'll love that.
It's close.
Yeah, that is very close.
Let's see. Let's leave it on the overhead view for this shot.
This is.
If it's a touching ball, it makes his job easier here. If it's not, then he's got to. He's going to flick it back to the cushion this way. Ooh, that could have been a foul.
Oh. Oh.
Can we see a replay of that, Daz?
No, the replays aren't working today.
Oh dear.
I know. You can replay it on YouTube though. That was tight.
Well, they didn't. Neither of them have called it. They've continued. So.
Oh right, okay.
Maybe you guys at home can have a flick back and have a look at that because that were close. Have they got any side in this cue ball? Evidently not. Oh, just made the pot there.
Yeah, it's a free go though, isn't it?
This blank's a free go, yeah.
Yeah. As long as he don't leave the gap between the two reds, which he has, but he's okay.
Left himself dead straight though, yeah, so he can't do a lot with the cue ball. Might just be able to put a bit of top on it and get through to leave himself back on that red into right centre, which is what he's done.
Didn't see this going 6-2.
Well, he's still got to put these two reds and black to make it 6-2. This is not easy because he's got to play the cue ball off the top cushion and back down for the final red.
Float it in and go bottom left.
So he played that a bit thick. Went in off the top draw, and that's why he's left himself with this more awkward red. Looking back, it looked like it touched the cushion first. If it touched the cushion first, then that would have been a foul.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well, mate.
Unfortunately, we haven't got instant replay set up here in the comms box. It is a feature that we do have available, but it needs configuring. So we have to take your word, you in the chats guys' words for it.
Yeah, it's just not starting the buffer. Need a new video driver.
He's got it.
He isn't missing much, is he?
Good evening, David. I hope you're all right. We're all okay here, thank you. So this black for a 6-2 lead in this race to 15 for £1,000 here at the White Rose at Ossett. He's caught up again. He's played it at dead pace and he's overcut it. Do you know what I think he did there, Daz? A little bit of deacceleration on the kill there.
He started standing up as well. This is a tough one though.
Yeah. What shot would you play here, Daz? Would you play the double or would you play the cut into the middle?
I'd play cut into the middle all day.
Let's see what he plays.
I can't double. I cannot do it. I'm rubbish. He's got it.
That's a good shot.
That's a great shot. If he goes in off here.
Well, what a difference in the score that makes. 5-3 and 6-2.
5-3.
We've got a 2-frame gap instead of a 4-frame gap. Big difference.
That might be the change in luck.
Yeah, he just seemed to deaccelerate when he went for that black.
Yeah, choked, says SMR. Yeah. He did choke on that one. Right, what's the scores on the doors outside then? So
Martin's 5-1 up now.
yeah, Matt Brooks 6-1 up. It was a -2 to Brookie as well.
And Mark's leading James by 7 frames to 4 in a race to 13 for £50. Gary leads Sikander 5-2 in a race to £50. And Matt Brook, well, he's running away with that one against Alistair.
Yeah.
He's 6-1 up in a race to 13 for £100.
And I thought he started -2, Matt. I don't know why the scoreboard's not showing it, but I think he did. All right, what's going on here? That's Reece, isn't it? That's Reece on yellows. Once Reece makes his mind up, he don't slow down, does he?
I think to get into a good rhythm's part of, playing the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when you're playing, like in a race to 15. If you can get yourself into a nice rhythm, I think it helps a lot.
Would you just push this yellow towards the middle bag now? I would. Left-hand side.
Yeah, that was a red billet's not going anywhere, is it? So
even if you just rest on it, he's all right. It's not a double, there's not a treble, there's nothing for that red.
He's pushing the other one down first.
That's okay, but now
He's spotted it. Taking a bit of a risk there as well.
Yeah.
You're close to enough.
So the shot here for me is just to rest him right behind this yellow on the bottom cushion.
I think he'll push it across though and put it over the pocket. I think, you know what, he might even go to pot it.
No, I'm all right, Les, honestly. Yeah, cheers.
If this drops in, he's got a finish on, Daz. Oh,
he's
okay.
okay.
You know what he did there? Playing the cannon. Took his eye off the pot.
Yeah, he just looks for the cannon, but he's got second prize there.
Yeah.
Was he looking at the double again? Does that red double underneath that yellow? I think it does actually.
Let's see what he plays. Let's see what positional shot he plays. Oh, he's
Tried to get it out. He wasn't
far off.
He was not far off at all.
And now he's looking if he drops this in, if he could leave himself on a double into the bottom right-hand pocket.
That's hard to control, isn't it? You know how fast he brings his cue back, and then he doesn't on the final. That's hard to control, that, isn't it?
That's quite a bit off though.
Oh, off the yellow. Unbelievable.
And the skill shot as well.
Wow.
And perfect on the black.
Absolutely unbelievable. It's not your night, Reece, if you're watching this back, mate. Crikey. That is unreal. He did say sorry, so he should.
He missed that double by a mile, didn't he?
Wow. That is unreal.
Comfort break.
Comfort break, mate, yeah. Yes, Matty, something is on his side tonight. Wow. That was it. Just unreal. Is that red going to make it? It is. Oh, wow. Yeah. stream deck's deciding to play about. So the red he's closest to is the only real problem ball for him. Doesn't go bottom right, does go bottom left. Oh, he's played that really nicely. He wants to be. Oof. Ah, nice one. Cheers, mate. Doesn't really want to leave that one till last, but might not have much of a choice. Can he get over now? That's what he's done. Can stop on the yellow. Awkward queuing. But if he can stop on that yellow, top left gets him out of jail free. That's the shot. He's got to just pocket weight this though, and he's got it. Now, can he see top left? I'm not sure he can now. He's not sure either.
We'll go to the overhead shot to have a look then.
Oh, it looks
I think
fine
he can
from
just
there.
get through.
Yep.
I don't think he has to do a lot with the cue ball either, does. I think if he pots it, he'll get back out for the other red.
Yeah, just wants to. Oh, I'm
Maybe
surprised.
he can't get through then.
Oh, it looks like he can from top down. He's played that well.
Yeah. Left himself awkward queuing again, but he didn't have to do anything with the cue ball here.
Just make sure you just come back fractions.
Yeah. And that's just about perfect. So this black for a 7-3 lead. That's quite possible, that, Colin. Martin were a county player 35 years ago. We used to play at this very same club. He's always been, popular on the pool scene as Martin, and he's probably been playing for maybe 40 years. Just rack them slightly high, Daz.
Yeah.
Wow. See the cue ball when it came back then, Daz? It jumped over the pack.
Honestly.
And into him.
He is having an absolute
Jumped
mare,
over
Reece.
pack, offside cushion, and into straight into opposite middle pocket. So I wonder if Adam will take the opportunity to break these two reds and the yellow that are just next to the black spot.
Yeah, you got to.
Yep, that's his first shot, and then he can reassess the table.
Needs to hit a cushion, he has.
Yeah,
Just that red and yellow now, left centre.
yeah. I think if he goes reds though, that red that you've just mentioned there, that would go top bag, wouldn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, flies in there.
Let's see which way he chooses to go then. I think red's a slight favourite.
Going
'cause this
yellows.
Oh, he's going yellows. I'm just going to say red's a slight favourite because this yellow on the bottom cushion, but if he moves this yellow on the bottom cushion now, then, well, if it stops over at pocket, he's got control of the table. If it doesn't, then he's still on his, if he pots it, he's still on his finish. So he's still on his finish, so what you alluded to earlier, Daz, it's that yellow just to the just up from the left centre pocket. That's going to be the one he's got to navigate to.
Top this through now and play it, can't he?
He could do, yeah.
Too hard.
It looks like he's tried to come right back out for that other yellow into top left. And he's shaking his head, so that's probably not where he meant to put the cue ball there. So he's cutting it back to the centre. Cue ball's a bit wild there, but he's got a lucky cannon.
I don't want that to drop. Oh.
I think that's helped him, that, because he's finished on the bad yellow, and then that makes that other yellow at the top centre, well, near the centre of the top cushion. It makes it easier because he's playing it as a plant now rather than having to pot it direct. He's got to be careful he don't lose the cue ball here, though. It's probably thinner than it looks, that does.
Yeah.
He's just got to make sure he plays this at dead pace. Anything above dead pace and he could be snooker behind the black here. And that's why he's taking his time.
I'd just check this up top cushion, he's fine.
Yeah, he just needs to play it at dead pace, which is what he's done. And he's held the cue ball up quite well. So, which way does he come out to get on the black? Does he come out down the channel on the right hand side, or does he screw straight out?
Looking like he's screwing out.
He is, and he's played that well. That's a good shot. And so this is to take an 8-3 lead. Just resetting himself. Just altered his bridging position there on the cushion. And it's there, so that takes Adam into an 8-3 lead in this race to 15 here at the White Rose in Ossett, and they're playing for £1,000. And on the outside table there, Matt Brook has taken a 7-1 lead over Alistair Ball. So a race to 13 for £100. Gary Summerscales, he's leading Sikander Khan by 6 frames to 2 in a race to 11 for £50. Dan Bull's making a bit of a comeback in the match against Martin Stocks there. That match is currently 5-3 to Martin Stocks in a race to 13 for £100. And Mark Lamb and Rob Ramsden, who have probably played each other 50 times before and had close matches, that's 5-4 currently to Mark Lamb in a race to 13 for £100. And James Davis is trailing by 8 frames to 4 against Mark. How do we pronounce his surname? McClenaghan. Mark McClenaghan, 8-4 up against James Davis. Yeah, you're right. Freebie, the silverback. The Cat 5 player is running away with this at the moment, but things can change in these races to 15.
Adam is ex-county, by the way. He just hasn't played for a long time. He's far from rubbish, is Adam.
I'll tell you what I'm impressed with in this match, Daz, is the amount of break and dishes that Adam's had.
They've been reverses though. He's had 2 reverses. He's putting them on as well. But yeah.
4, that's not bad, is it?
No.
I mean, we're only in the 12th frame, so he's only broke 6 times. So he's had 2 out of 6 on his own, and 2 reverses out of the 6 where Reece has broke. So that's not a bad start, that, is it?
No, it's not bad at all. Certainly got the hang of that Paris cue. He's got a black ball table at home as Adam.
You mean a Chinese Supreme table?
Honestly, he's got a lovely setup at home. It really is nice. He's set up indoors.
The Chinese Supreme tables are the Blackball tables.
They are as close as you can get to a Supreme table. is a big bag, bottom left, but yeah, he's taking it on now.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
he's spotted the
he's
red.
not even tried. He's not even tried. I think he's got the ump at the moment, Reece. Does get to you like that when you feel like it's not going your way. But it gets to me like that anyway.
Yeah, the pool gods are not unforgiving sometimes, aren't they?
No, they're awful.
We all go through them phases where we don't think things are running right for us, but you've just got to grit your teeth and get on with it, haven't you?
Unfortunately, yes. Why is he not playing the one on the left cushion first here?
Well,
Or
he's
is
got
he?
his free visit,
Yeah.
so maybe he's thinking of killing the red. He's going to kill the red to the bottom cushion. Needs to make sure it hits the cushion. Oh, he's potted it direct. Wow.
I don't get that shot at all.
Oh, I know what the problem is, Daz.
Have I got colours on
I've got the
wrong?
colours the wrong way
I
around.
don't think I did though. Well, I must have.
Yeah, I think we got. Oh, has it just come out far enough there? Just. But it's a bit straight to get back out for the black there. He might. Well,
I think he can use every bit of the pocket here.
he's got to play it in off that right-hand jaw though, and
Yeah.
it could rattle it. Oh, he played it well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Played it very well. So that's 9 frames to 3. And I think Reece has got to get himself going pretty quick, else this match is
Yeah.
going to be too much for him to come back. And he's 6 frames in front now, he's
I
had
wouldn't
him.
be surprised if he went for a little break now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. All right, I'm back in a sec.
We'll just take a little bit of an intermission there because Reece has gone out of the room, so we'll just wait for him to come back.
I'm guessing that Reece would have had a word with himself, a very, very big word with himself. What's the score? Rob Ransom 6-5 now. Down ball 6-3. Mark McClenaghan 8-5. Matt Brook 8-1 up. Dan Powell 6-5 up against Les, so he's actually 8-5 up. And Gaz is 7-3 up against Sikanda. Alright, we're good to go here. This is a great chance. Just the red between the two yellows by the black spot for him to think about. And he's pushed it even more safe, I think. Does it still go? Yeah, it does. Just wish he'd just slow down a little bit. Oh, and he's missed again. Has he left him on his bad one? No, he has not. So I think Reece is going to have to try and cover this top left now. Oh, it's not even looked at it. I'm not sure what he's playing at the minute.
Data scraping.
Yeah. See, I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm saying I ain't got time to do it. Good luck with that. I've got a full-time job.
Data scraping. Data scraping's easy.
Okay, crack on then. It's easy if the website allows you to do it.
Take a breathe. Take a breath.
Take a breathe. Yeah, he does need to take a breath, you're right.
Oh, he's stuck behind the yellow. Too much stun into that.
If Reece wins like 2, 3, he's in it. He just needs to calm. Yeah, well, he's only 15. He's only 6 away, Adam, isn't he? But like,
is he trying to cut this past the red?
Oh, the way he's going for him. He's got it. Just don't look like missing, does he?
He's playing well tonight.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm saying yellows were easier.
This could be an angle to pop this yellow and bring the black out.
I think he's naturally coming high on that black, but he can just get across to it. No, he's under it that by a mile. But still favourite for the frame.
Well, if you can tickle off that other red there and get a snooker, he's back in on reds. Still some work to do, obviously, with having these two at the bottom cushion.
Even if he pots the yellow, the black's difficult. But I can see him potting this yellow and doubling the black, you know.
Can he get to enough of that bottom cushion?
It's very, very tight. It's very tight. Yeah, he's right up against that red, so...
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, wow. Where's he going here? Let's go back to the other angle for this shot if he's going to play this. can see that red. Oh no, he's got it. Now then, calling all pockets. He's looking at the doubles to the top left.
I don't think it'll double that. I think the red's in the way. Well, he's having a look at it. Maybe it does pass the red. I'd have said myself there that the red were in the way, but let's see. Oh, he's got it.
Oh wow.
Red wasn't in the way.
I'm feeling for you, Reece. I'm really feeling for you.
10 frames to 3.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Reece at all. This is why I shouldn't back people. They always forget how to play if I've got any money on them.
I think Matty called the cock tap double there, 3 cushions into the right middle, but he didn't need to do that. Just played it off one, directly in. And that's as middle as you can get that, innit, Daz?
Yeah, it's pretty decent, that rack.
Maybe just a touch.
The camera's slightly to the thing, so it does elongate that angle a little fraction, but
there's only one
much.
problem there, Daz. Put yellows at the top.
Yellow's at the top and he's winning. Shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, especially when you use that dodgy chalk as well.
Everything's going against him.
Yeah.
Seems to be working better than that tome stuff, though.
So he takes the opportunity to get on reds. And to be fair, reds have got control of the table at the moment.
Yeah.
This is a sign of how confident he's feeling, because he's taking the red over the pocket straight away.
Basically going for a finish here, isn't he?
He is, and they're there really.
Top bags for this one, and you are good to go.
Yeah, he might even drop the one into that bottom left, and he'd be on the red just underneath the black.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Don't get that. Don't get that at all.
I don't know what he were playing there.
No. Oh, unless he was trying to get onto this one top right, but...
Yeah, but he needed to keep his work in this bottom half to start with, because the outside one of them 3 don't pass into the bottom right, so he needed to be staying low on it, didn't he, to take it into the middle. Well,
still come out with second prize, isn't he?
It's come out okay, yeah.
But Reece here should just be thinking about the game. He can play off the yellow in the centre of the bottom cushion and then onto that yellow.
Yeah,
he's playing nothing shots really.
You can tell the way that he's strolling away from the table, his body language is very, very negative, I'm afraid. But there is a lot of work to do here for Reds. I know that he's got control of the tail, but getting onto that red that's just...
But the left hand of the 2 pots, and you can screw up off of that.
Yeah,
and get the yellow out of the way.
You've got to make sure you're low, though, haven't you, to do that?
Yeah.
So let's see if you can get low on that red that Daz has just mentioned. You don't want to be high on it, and it might just have the angle to screw into the yellow.
Can use every bit. He could even use the yellow if he absolutely had to. Yeah.
I think he'll pot it direct though and stun into the yellow, which is what he did. Everything's coming out sweet for him, innit?
Yeah, Colin, you're right.
You're right, Colin. His confidence is sky high. He's come back across 3 times there to take the black back to the right centre.
He's just, it's like a cat one.
And this to take an 11 frames to 3 lead.
Wow.
And look at Reece's body language here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult from them for now.
Mark Lang and Rob Ramsden there are tied up at 6 frames apiece. And Dan Bull's coming back against Martin Stocks. Martin were 3-0 up at one stage in that match, and now Dan's back to within 1 frame at 6 frames to 5. But Matt Brooks got into a good lead against Alistair there, 9 frames to 2.
It's Charlie back from the Worlds. All right, Charlie. He takes the red ones. Has he got through? Oh, wow.
This is a good chance, this, for Reece to clear up from the break here, does.
It is. But he's... he could play this red up towards the top left and sort of guarantee the pocket. It's got a good chance of going in as well.
I think he's going to go bottom left first.
Yeah. He's just waiting for someone on table 11. He can play the plant, can't he, on them reds if he wants to.
See how far he comes out with a cue ball.
He's just hitting it so hard.
So he's got to take the one to the left middle now.
Yeah.
So let's see how he gets position on one of his final 2 reds. Well, I think he just threw his arm at that.
Yeah, he's going top right though.
Yeah. Now, can he get back down for the red into the centre? He's a bit short. Does it pass the yellow into the corner?
No, it doesn't. No, not a chance. But it does cut back really thin.
Wow.
No, he's...
threw his arm at that, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's given up that throw. Oh, he's quit.
Conceded the match.
That's it, he's conceded. All right. Yeah, he's had enough. And I can't say I blame him. When it's like that, it does feel like you got no chance of winning. All right, that's it from us tonight then, guys and girls.
So we're sorry about that coming to a premature ending, but we can't do anything about it if the player concedes.
Nah.
I think he just got a bit fed up. No, we're going his way, and
he's had enough tonight.
Yeah.
All right, good night, people. Catch you soon. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to switch over to table 6 as well, so you can see. I'm not going to commentate on it, but you'll be able to see the Rob Ramsden match on this stream as well. So just give us 2 seconds.